his ticket earlier. He will face the winner of Kanak Jar versus Tom Jarvis, which is coming up later in the broadcast. Ugo Calderano looked spectacular earlier. He's through and awaiting the winner of Shinazuka and One-Ray Bor as well. And up next, the most dominant female on the planet, Shasha, will go up against Nina Mittelham, who will be so pumped from a brilliant win over Bernadette Such. It's coming up next. Welcome back inside the Maverick Arena, a Maverick Arena that just witnessed a fantastically topsy-turvy matchup in the men's round of 32. It was attacking shots all over the place. One of the biggest forehands in the game, Jung Woo Jin. He went 2-0 up, got dragged back to 2-2. It went to juice in the decider, but the Korean got it done. Up next then, Shasha against Nina Mittelham. And then it's the men's doubles. The #1 seeds, Lin Shidong and Hwang Yok-sun, will go up against the Singaporean duo, Isaac Kwek and Cohen Pang. But it's time to bring out Shasha.
From Germany, Nina Mittelham! From China, Sun Yingsha!
Maverick Arena makes some noise for the world #1. Shasha, the 25-year-old Chinese superstar, so dominant. She turns up to Smash events and there's an expectation that she wins at a counter. But this is going to be a tricky matchup, make no mistake about it. Joined next to me in the broadcast, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, as we see the match format, best of 5 games, does that favor Nina Mittelham if she can get something done here, this shorter format?
Absolutely. Anytime you're playing the world #1, you want the match as short as possible.
Absolutely, as we see a big discrepancy. 3 times they've met, 3 times Shasha has left with the victory. The world #1 up against the world #50, but do not be fooled. Nina Mittelham has been as high as 12 in the world. Clayton Pavlicek in the hot seat for this one. He's going to call the players over shortly for the coin toss to determine who will serve first.
Please come for the toss. Hello. All right, I have red and I have blue. Mittelham will be blue, Sun will be red. Red. Receive. Sun will receive, Mittelham will serve on this side.
Nina Mitterham will serve first in the opener then. It's leaning, racket, reveal time. Both of these players play with aggressive, attacking setups on both sides of the bat. And these two obviously playing for around 16 place. They're playing for all the bragging rights. They're playing for some of the biggest cash in the game, and they're playing for ranking points. Look at the cash on offer. Prize money. Champion walks away with over 100,000. Finalists, 50,000. Semi-finalists, a quarter of 100,000 as well. Look at all the fans desperate to get a shot of their superstar. And Jimmy, she is a superstar, isn't she?
Oh man, when the world #1's in the house, the crowd is also in the house. You heard the reaction from the crowd when Sun walked out on this court in Maverick Arena.
Yeah, she was a finalist at the WTT finals in Hong Kong. She had to withdraw injured. She won then the first smash of this year, 2026 at the Singapore Smash Champion. She then went to Chongqing and suffered a surprise defeat to Kwai Mun in the quarterfinals. But this was the Singapore Smash that I was mentioning. She came up against Wong Won Yu, the world #2, and Shasha ended up getting it done with a blistering forehand counter. And listen to the sound in that place. This 25-year-old from China, she's a superstar. She's an absolute animal on the table. But as we see Nina Mitterham, she'll be delighted with how it's gone so far for her. She came up against Bernie Such on the table with a fantastic win over the European to book her place in the round of 32. She's earned her shot against the world #1, and this was it. And look at the scoreline, comprehensive, 3-0 and 11-0, she got it done.
11-3.
And that takes some work to beat Bernadette Such on the table as comprehensively as that. But listen, life isn't just about what happens on the table, because congratulations to Nina. In May, she celebrated one of life's biggest milestones. She married her husband, Sasha, and with those happy memories still fresh, I'm sure she's gonna try and create some big memories this week as well. Jimmy, if she can pull this one off, this memory might top the lot as we see a fan vote, which we would expect to be heavily skewed in the favor of the world #1.
Yeah, one thing I love about Mittelham's game, her forehand technique is very little and compact. She can create a lot of speed with a very little stroke that makes her very quick.
She spent a lot of 2025 out injured. She's delighted to be back. She's more than earned her shot at the Queen of Table Tennis.
0-1.
What do you think tactics-wise for Mittelham we're going to see, Jimmy?
Well, she's got to be aggressive. She's got to find a way to put some pressure on Sun.
2-0.
You know, I've said this earlier in the broadcast, anytime you're playing the world #1, there's really not a lot of pressure on you. You got to just go out there and swing and be aggressive.
Yeah, you got to try and take the fight to her. Got to try and compete in the mental game. Got to try and compete in the physical game. But this serve thundered towards Mittelham's middle. And it looked like she was going to put a forehand on it, and at the last moment put the backhand. It landed on the table, but unfortunately there was a forehand waiting.
Zero, 4.
It's better, though, from the German.
Yeah, the longest rally we've seen of this game so far. But like we see these world #1s do so often, Sun comes out, plays flawless the first 4 points.
Oh.
Sorry,
says the world #1, because the ball flicked the net. Mittelham did so well to retrieve it. This one dropping the level. And look how wide the ball went from Shasha. Six unanswered points from the #1 seed.
And you know, when I I used to play the world #1 sometimes when I played, and I would say the biggest fear I would have is getting embarrassed. I can tell you these athletes, that's usually, you know, there's no pressure on them, but at the same time, the only pressure they feel is, I don't want to get embarrassed, because they can embarrass you, and right now, she's not able to score a point in this first game.
7-0.
Yeah, Shasha doing Shasha things out here, playing it where she wants it. She's just so complete. She carries so much more power than everyone else in the women's game. Serves like an absolute demon as well.
0-8.
Yeah, look at the body language of Middelheim. I mean, it doesn't feel good at all to be out there with this big crowd, and you're down 8-0 in the first game against the world #1.
Yeah. Oh, man.
1-8.
That'll make her feel a little bit better.
And that's that forehand I was talking about before the match started. Watch her technique. Short stroke, big shot.
Yeah. We saw Zoltan Batafi.
9-1.
Nina's coach in the corner, he was applauding it. Rightly so, it was a wonderful forehand. Shasha's now 2 away from this opener in record time.
10-1.
And anything less than perfect on the serve receive, and she just puts it away. Gives you no chance, and it's 9 game points now.
(11-1). First game to Sun.
Too good from Sunyin Shah, the #1 seed, the world #1, proving why she's the most dominant female on the planet right now. Probably one of the easier team talks that man has had.
Time.
Got to imagine it was just about go and be you. And probably a similar message in the corner of Nina Mittelham. Go and be you. Go and do what you do. You mentioned the big forehand, Jimmy. She's got to try and engineer that in.
Second game. Sun to serve. 0-0.
Yeah, that whole first game, Sun didn't make one unforced error. So the first formula to upset a world #1 is you're hoping they're not having a great day. That was a great first game for Sun.
Oh.
1-0.
That's not what you need. If you're Nina Mittelham, ball catching the back edge of the table. Listen, this is the second time today we've seen Sunyin Shah in the Maverick Arena. She was in the mixed doubles with Wang Chuqin, and they were given a massive scare against Satsuki Odo and Alexis Lebrun. They managed to get it done. But it feels like
0-3.
any feelings of complacency or starting slow were removed earlier in the day. She is sharp as a tack out here.
And to start this match, Sun has won 14 of the first 15 points.
She's just handcuffing Mittelham right now.
Please turn off your flash.
And this is such an impressive performance because Nina Mittelham is an unbelievable player herself. You saw what she did to Bernadette Search, but she's just getting outmatched and outgunned here by a very special athlete.
5-0.
Still not one unforced error for Sun. And we've played 17 points. That's special.
Yeah, momentum fully with the #1 seed, 15 of the last 16.
Zero, 6.
And you just feel for Nina Mittelham because it's starting to unravel. And it's not that she's playing bad. It's just that Sun Yin Sha is so damn good right now.
One, 6.
There was even a moment where that looked like it might roll over. But Mittelham's now on the board. She can try and build from there. And it was a beautiful serve.
6-2.
It was a good serve. It worked the first time. She said, let's try it again. She got a little bit of a pop-up, and there's a nice forehand flick finish for Mittelham.
Coach Battlefee applauding. That serve.
7-2.
You have to react to it quicker than the starting pistol at the Olympic 100-meter race.
So Sun knows that Mittelham doesn't step around, so we see her aiming that deep serve into her body. It's been effective each time she's done it. Well, the commentators jinx.
Mittelham might have the earbuds in and listening to you, Jimmy, because that time she did, fully committed to it. And it shows you how high the IQ is what I'm trying to say. How high the IQ is of these players. They recognize the nuances that are happening. Mittelham made the right adjustments here. Did this forehand flick? Oh, I thought it flicked.
Touched the net.
I thought it did.
Yep.
That's better from the German. Spinny, heavy open up, and then was moving the target.
And you can see Sun really staying away from the forehand side of Mittelham, just locking her up on that backhand side.
Phones and cameras all out and about. Those guys are having a great time. Look at them. Wonder if that's a first date happening before our eyes. And what a first date it would be for Sha Sha in the Maverick Arena.
There's that
9-4.
backhand location we just talked about, Joe. And you can see Sun's strategy. She's like, I am going to pin you down to your backhand side, Mittelham, and you're going to have to beat me from there.
4-10.
6 game points now for the #1 seed. Oh.
11-4. Second game to Sun.
She's just got the biggest forehand in women's table tennis, arguably ever. And she wields it like Thor, the god of thunder, with Stormbreaker in her hand. And she's storming towards victory.
我这边上一个。
对，如果说你到位了，行摆；你没到位的话，就不勉强摆了，捅人就完了嘛。捅到长没掉，给一下相持就完了，对吧？然后自己发球去。
We're going to table 2 in the Smash Arena. And Wonrei Bohr has been sent packing. Shinazuka deep in the 5th, getting the win over the Chinese youngster, over the person that so many, including myself, suggested could go deep in the tournament. Shinazuka with a brilliant win there. And a shout out for the winner of this one, which looks like it's gonna be Sha Sha, because Dina Meshrev pulled off a massive win earlier against Sershin Yao. It was a beautiful moment. She was in tears. The crowd in the Smash Arena stood to applaud. It was beautiful and well-deserved.
0-0.
But what she gets as a reward might turn into a nightmare, because this #1 seed is flying at the moment. And it's another stroke of good luck, like she doesn't need it already.
2-0.
Oh.
3-0.
I don't even understand
Timeout.
what a game
Middle
plan
hand.
could be to face this woman.
Yeah, when Sun is having a great day, I don't think there's anything anyone can do.
Me neither. And it's a muted team talk in the corner of Nina Mittelham.
Ein bisschen zu langsam, ein bisschen zu hoch. Ja. Dann lieber schupfen. Lieber schupfen. Okay. Und der Aufschlag war auch, dein zweiter Aufschlag war auch ein bisschen zu gut, ein bisschen zu hoch.
Wollte eigentlich halblang machen, aber
ja,
ich
denke immer noch, das ist die beste Option. Ein bisschen so halblang, tief in die Rückhand und dann vielleicht schupft, dann kannst du anfangen. Okay? Alles weiter so spielen. Jeder Punkt. Okay? Wenn sie tötet, dann tötet. Macht nichts, aber du musst alles machen, jeder Punkt weiter spielen und voll spielen. Okay? Versuch mal auch ein bisschen mehr Risiko. Komm.
Back we come. There's some very excited fans in there. Tammy Borosh.
3-0.
The Croatian world-class backhand, normally in the corner of the Germans. Wonder why she's not today. Not sure it would have helped, to be honest, the way Sun Ying-sha is playing. So that was a good point construction from Mittelham. She fired it long, sent Sun Ying-sha wide, and then looked for the counter.
Yeah, she had the right idea there. That's about as good of a look as she's had this match, for the most part.
1-4.
And I like that deep serve. Short game's not working at all for her. Start serving a lot of long balls.
Yeah.
Force Sun to have to open. She might make a mistake, but at least it gets you in the rally.
4-2.
Two good serves from Mittelham.
So yeah, that underspin serve worked for her several times. It worked short to the forehand previously. That time, good location going to the backhand. Crowd having some fun out there, Joe. That's a good point right there by both athletes. If you're Mittelham, you got to be happy that you got into the rally. Good location there, but unfortunately, that's what happens more times than not.
Oh, is it a let?
2.
Oh, it's a let. Both acknowledged it.
5-2.
She just melts forehands. This is a good receive. Heavy backspin. Okay, it landed mid-table. But not a lot of people can take that and fire it the way Sun Ying-sha does.
Let 2-6.
There's another longer serve, though.
I remember the great Jano Vevaldner of Sweden. One of the greats used to say, I know where you're hitting the ball before you hit it. That's a beautiful forehand by Mittelham. I just feel like that when I watch Sun. She knows where you're going before you go there.
Yeah.
Six, 4.
And a nice job by Mittelham winning the last couple points, and she's hanging around in this third game.
Seven, 4.
And that serve of Sun has just given Mittelham fits this whole match. If she doesn't miss it outright, she's been popping most of them up. Oh, that's the best point of the match for Mittelheim of Germany. Let's watch it again. Beautiful forehand. And then the backhand to the wide forehand of Sun.
This is what she's capable of. When she's fully confident. She's just not being allowed to play that normal game. Such is the quality from the #1 seed. Snake action under the table.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate for Mittelheim. She should have made this shot. She would have been within one, and oh no. Yeah, that one hurts.
Okay. 9-5.
Shasha apologizing again. I think the ball clipped the top of the net. She's 2 points away here from a round of 16 clash against Dina Meshreff.
Nine, 6.
It's one of the IOUs cashed by Mittelheim. Shasha even got that one, nearly got it. Feet scampered.
Six, 10.
That's too good, Joe. That's just too good.
Down the line, table tennis is.
Winning table tennis.
You need to get that on a t-shirt, my friend. Shasha has 4 match points.
What a finish. Oh, man.
11-6. Game match.
Too good. She finishes with a smile.
3 games to 0.
Almost embarrassed about how good she is and how badly she just dismantled a very, very good Nina Mittelheim. You run out of superlatives for this lady. She's just superb in every facet of the game. She strangles you on her serve. She punishes your serves. Anything less than perfect, and she absolutely melts the forehand past you. And I'm not surprised the fan base are trying to get photos of her. She's a genuine superstar, Jimmy.
Yeah, and anytime the world #1 is in the house, it is special to watch, no matter the result, and that was a special match by Sun Ying-cha.
Yeah, she's booked her place in the round of 16. I mentioned it. She will face off against Dina Meshreff. Be fascinating to see how that one goes. Dina Meshreff just going to give it her all, you got to believe. But Shasha, we mentioned it, played in the mixed dubs earlier. There was a bit of a scare, but they survived it. I saw her after it behind the scenes, and she was smiling, very relieved to get the win. But this one, as we see the smile from Shasha, just so good. No margin for error. No chance for Mittelheim, despite how talented she is. This absolute behemoth gets it done 3-0. 33 points to 11. 86% serve percentage win. And she dragged Nina Mittelheim down to 36% on her own serve. All it took was 19 minutes for the best woman in the world to book her route into the round of 16. But it's a quarterfinal up next. The #1 seeds, Lin Shidong and Hwang Yuk-sun, go up against the